We were at one of our local farmers markets today, and I was inspired by two things. First thing were some very nice, large, red, juicy strawberries. Doesn't that asparagus look awesome? They grow it on their own farm. And yes, I got 4 bundles. And right around the corner was number 2, the angel food cake. I knew then I needed to create something light and refreshing for springtime. And stay tuned. I'll show you a few more clips of today's visit at the end of this video. Come join me as I take this beautiful angel food cake and decorate it and add light and refreshing flavors for a springtime dessert. Let's start with the frosting. There's not going to be much, just 2 thin layers, just enough to add some flavor. I don't want to overpower the flavor of strawberry, lemon, and coconut that I'm going to add. I have 1½ cups of room temperature cream cheese in a large bowl, and I'm adding ½ cup of powdered sugar, and taking my hand mixer and mixing it for about a minute until well incorporated. Scraping down the sides, and adding a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. I mixed for about another 30 seconds to a minute and realized I wanted my consistency a little bit thinner, so I'm adding about a tablespoon of milk and giving it another good mix. I'm going to cover this with some plastic wrap and pop it in the refrigerator until I'm ready for it. And next are the strawberries. I have 2 pints of beautiful strawberries here that I've cleaned and capped. I'm saving a couple of the nice large strawberries for decoration. The rest I'm thinly slicing. I'm getting about 4 slices out of each strawberry. And now I'm adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey to the sliced strawberries. Give those a real good mix, making sure all the strawberries are covered with the honey. This is going to help macerate the strawberries and bring out those juices and flavors. Cover and refrigerate for 1 to 2 hours. Even overnight is better. And the star of the show, the angel food cake. This market has their own bakery, and they make their own baked goods daily. This happens to be a black raspberry angel food cake, but you can use any flavor you want. I'm cutting the cake in half because I'm going to fill the center with our frosting and strawberries. This cake is just so fresh, fluffy, and moist. You can certainly make your own angel food cake, but I just happened to see these at the market and I didn't feel like heating the kitchen. And set the top to the side. I'm going to make a very thin spread of the frosting. The cream cheese is very rich, and I just want to add a touch of flavor. I'm adding the zest of 1 lemon on top of the frosting. This is really going to add the refreshing and springtime taste to the cake. And now the strawberries. And I'm making a layer, laying them down randomly, just so there's strawberries in every bite. Oh, don't waste that juice. Pour it evenly over the top so it soaks down into the cake. It's just adding more flavor. Adding some shredded coconut on top of the strawberries. Again, this is going to be another layer of flavor and texture. Adding the top back on and adding the remaining frosting to the top. You can find this recipe and more on my Facebook and Google Plus page. Remember to come give me a visit. And now the fun begins. You can use whatever you want to decorate. You can use fruits, nuts, even candies. I just happened to be inspired by strawberries today. I laid out what I had, the strawberries, the nuts, and I had some mint. I really had no design in mind. I just went for it and let my creative juices flow. You can make this your own. There's no right or wrong. You can use oranges, kiwi, bananas, grapes, blueberries, blackberries, cherries. You can use any flavor or frosting. Your imagination is the limit. Top is done. Now I'm going to do the sides. I'm not going to cover the sides up too much. I'm just going to roll up some slices of strawberries. I want it to be nice and simple. I want the beautiful angel food cake to shine through. And there it is. It's done. I hope I've inspired you to decorate your own angel food cake. And please feel free to send me pictures of yours. I would really enjoy that. And my husband is wanting a piece already. Oops, there goes the strawberry. The flavors are delicious, bold, and refreshing. The cake is nice and moist and fluffy. I certainly can taste the strawberries and the hint of the lemon and the coconut in the background. And the cream cheese frosting is just enough. It brings all the flavors together. It's like a little bite of heaven in my mouth. Until next time, enjoy. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for future recipe videos from Tess's Kitchen. You can also find me on Google+, Facebook, and Pinterest. Come visit again and enjoy.